Hello and welcome. I'm your host Dawood Waeed, and today let me talk about something very different. Oh, I'm sure you heard about the generation X, the generation Y, the generation millenniums. What about generation Z? And today I want to teach you about how do you connect to generation Z. Well, generation Z are people who are born between 1995 and 2010. Well, that's a 15-year period, and students, children, young adults, young learners, you and I will never be able to identify if you don't understand what is in their mind. You know, these are children or students perhaps who are born with surrounded to technology. So you ask a question, the immediate answer is let's check on Google, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Wikipedia. They are people who don't know that a world could exist without technology. So I'm going to share 4 pointers that could help you relate with these people. If you were to teach generation Z, 95 to 2000, so today's teenagers, today's tweens, what do? Number 1 lesson is make your training visually appealing. Well, generation Z have grown up with stunning videos around. iPhone has come in and that's the best shots. Their cameras are mobile phones, not Nikon and Canon anymore. So if you want to create content, make it graphically very, very stimulating. Well, I know I'm talking to real teachers because if this video will not work with them, hopefully they might. Number 2, create content in snack size chunks. Well, you know the Snickers, the small Snickers? Today, statistically, research has said that the attention span of an average generation Z is 8 seconds. You heard me right. 1, 2, 8. That's it. So now how do you create? They will not sit for an hour-long lecture unless and until you make it very powerful. So divide yourself into 8 seconds videos or think like that. Difficult for teachers who think in 80 minutes, but that's how it is. The shorter the better is the maximum for them. Number 3, make your content accessible on mobile. Now this is a generation which is on the go. So if you're only doing notes, training notes, and I did a workshop with them, the training notes were left on the table and they left the entire auditorium. None of them bothered to pick it up. So if you're not on a mobile, if you don't have an app for what you're teaching, if you can't give them something which they can access when they read on the travels or on the iPods, you're doing some real injustice to them. And final one is encourage collaboration. This is a generation that works on peer rating. You know, I send a like and that's what I would like to do. A like on an Instagram, or share on a Facebook, a YouTube comment. They work on peer ratings. So whatever you do, create a peer group around. So the 4 ideas to teach generation X is training should be visually appealing, small snack size chunk, remember Snickers, and your content is on the go, mobile content, and finally encourage collaboration. All the best with this generation Z. I don't know, we are what generation? Now in this context, I think we are generation A, C, maybe K, whatever it is, all the best.